Alrighty, so Rimuru, I got enough tickets today to do my first free multi from the login plus the special missions or whatever, and wouldn't you know, I pulled an extra copy of him. So he's now at 4-6, which is pretty damn good. His ultimate is already pretty insane as it is, and now it does 390%, and they take what is it? Gains Abyss effect and takes 50% less damage for 2 turns. Oh, I didn't know that actually. So either way, inflicts additional damage equal to 48% of the damage dealt on all enemies at the start of the turn. So his ult hits twice, which is pretty nuts in of itself. He's kind of an insane character already. And I've seen this team floating around quite a bit, and it's basically just an ult rush team where you want to use, you know, Margaret to cleanse debuffs, which, well, I guess Margaret's probably the better option. I was going to say we could maybe use Shuna, but at the same time, Margaret will cleanse all debuffs, whereas Shuna could only cleanse one in case they put on more than one, like Kyo or something like that. But... and then you're also running Deanne for the easy taunts and stuff like that, and then Merlin in the back for ult gauge. We're running ult food, which I haven't done in a while, so our CC is not being boosted by CC food, but luckily all of these characters are pretty HP based except for Rimuru, so I've got pretty good CC. So let's hop in. We're just gonna, I guess, rush some ults. I don't know, kind of weird. Feel free to subscribe, by the way, if you haven't already. I try to say that at the beginning of the videos because it works better that way, but I'm a bad YouTuber, so YouTuber. Either way. All right, we got a real player, which is crazy because I literally just recorded a video and we barely got any real players in it because I don't know why. It's not even late. It's 11 p.m. So that's weird. But all right, we have a... shoo. Okay, we go second. So we get the ult easy peasy. But the question is, will we be able to get away with it? Is the question. Kind of interested to see what's happening here because he's got the melee team set up. He might... okay, it looks like he's just gonna go for straight damage on Rimuru too. Luckily it's type disadvantage for Escanor, but I think he's got him. I think he's got it in the bag here. Yeah, he hit the crit easy peasy on that. Alright, that's fine. Maybe we can do something interesting here. We can go for... we'll just merge, so this is a 3-turn taunt, I guess, and then we'll just attack, so that way we still have the cleanse. Not that it really needed, but... which then again, I think my DN's only 3-6. I don't even remember if she's 3-6. She might just be 1-6. She is 2-6. 2-6 because I remember I 6-6 bond on her banner instead. But she's got an AoE ult, which is not bad. And then we have Margaret as well, and we can boost our damage a little bit. Not sure what the better option would be. Maybe just getting off damage would be the better option. We have Tarmio Link on her as well, so we'll gain back quite a bit of HP. Ooh, that was pretty hefty damage. Alright, alright. Luckily, Deanne will help heal us. I think we'll go for an attack. And then... I don't know if that's going to kill melee with just those 2 cards. I kind of doubt it. So I'm going to make sure that we ult with Margaret just in case. Yeah, that's pretty sad. I know that Deanna actually has a really good ult too, but you know, having her only 2-6 is not great. And my Margaret's only 1-6 as well because really she's not been on any banners besides her own except for... I want to say it was Green Gother's banner or something. I can't remember exactly who else was on it, but she did not pull any extra copies of her. But that's whatever. Alright. We don't have to worry too much about Escanor's ultimate because we have Merlin, which is kind of nice. Okay. It's going to try to stop our ult rush again. But it doesn't really matter. not really going to try to go for ult rush here. I don't know how much this is going to work, but depending on the damage, I mean, he's hit me quite a bit, so my damage has actually gone up quite a bit. I don't think we'll kill though. Okay, that's good. Not bad. Escanor's definitely a huge threat here though. Got some okay merges. I didn't get another ult removal card with Merlin, but we should be able to move cards enough for Deanne, unless he has a taunt with his Deanne, which I don't think he used a card with her. I'm just gaining so much HP back, it's it's kind of ridiculous. I don't have a taunt this time, so, which then again, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Boom. Oh my, actually really good damage. This is not going to kill him, which is kind of unfortunate, but depending on if he lifesteals a decent amount on the next turn, we could potentially kill him. I'm assuming his Deanne's probably going to have a taunt any second now, which I think that might be it. It is. Okay. Not great. Alright, going for Merlin. Not really sure what that play is. Ooh boy. I don't know. I really can't do... this is such a stall right here. I think... I'm not going to make you guys sit through this. This is kind of agonizing. I'll just maybe come back in a second once it's almost over, or whatever the case may be. We'll see. Well, it's pretty much already almost over, so I might as well just sit for a second. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm assuming he kills Deanne here, because Escanor's kind of nutty. Does he kill in one shot, though? No, he doesn't, so that's at least good. Ooh, this is gonna hurt, kinda. Ooh, okay, didn't kill, though. It doesn't matter. I think we've lost. Maybe. I'll come back. Alright, unfortunately, that last one did not end very well. This guy's probably gonna out-CC me. No, not quite. Okay. I'll take that. He's got the king outfit, so he's in a pretty good guild. He doesn't have an ultimate removal, but I'm not going to be able to put up the taunt and get the ult in the same turn. So I guess we'll just hope that this is able to do some decent damage. Pretty good, but not enough. Ooh. I mean... I think we might be in an okay position here. Not too sure, though. Okay, he puts up the buff card. Alright, quite a bit of damage, but luckily I don't think he had the extra card. Oh, it still kills me. No! Ah! Alright, well. Not running CC food, or well, it doesn't really matter. CC food, I still went first, but I don't know. This is just so out of my comfort zone, I guess. Should be able to kill King here, though. Hopefully. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Okay, that was at least good. Okay, Zelda's in the back. 2 ults, but Margaret's pretty much an easy death here. And I wasn't able to put up the taunt. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. Oh, so close. Luckily, we can get rid of this ult. Oh, I forgot I don't have 3 cards available. Boom. Decent damage, not bad. I don't think this is gonna kill. He has done damage to Deanne though, so we got a couple of damage increases on her. Not quite enough though at 2-6. Yeesh. Okay. Spreading out the damage is kind of weird. This might kill actually. Merlin's really not too bad. Like, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that to kill, but there was a pretty decent chance that it could have. So now we can hopefully bust Elaine down really quickly. I don't know how I like this team. It's not aggressive enough for me, I feel like. But I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of the whole easy like ult rush teams and stuff like that. I don't know. Let's see here. I think we'll just use this because it's gonna do probably more damage. Because I imagine this kills. Yeah, very nice. And then yeah, good. Ludo. Now he'll only have 1 card that he can use a turn, which is also very good. And then yeah, should be in the clear here. Very nice. And then I guess I'll just let you guys move on. Alrighty, what do we got? Another Escanor team. Not quite out CCing me here, which is good because I think we definitely, with this team specifically, we definitely need some way to taunt up before they absolutely destroy Rimuru, so luckily we can go for Deanne's ult really early. Also got good Rimuru cards, which is nice. Which I guess maybe the play is to just ult rush with whoever you get the extra card for first, if you go first. But it doesn't really work that well for me because she's 2-6, Margaret's 1-6. You know, it just, I don't know, it doesn't translate as well, I don't think. I think we'll just do an infect again because this is not going to kill. Damage increase though, should be kind of nice. Boom. Not too bad. Oh, so close on killing Melee there, but it's fine, not a big deal. We now have Megiddo. But honestly, like, I could literally kill him with, you know, the Margaret cards. But I kind of want to use Megiddo. I haven't used it yet. Boom. Didn't do too bad. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and waste it because I've got 2 whatchamacallit cards anyway. Because I kind of want to see the animation for it real quick. Boom! 724k. That's with a level 1 Margaret buff too, which is kind of nuts. Alright. Ooh, we can do a... Wow, it's not the greatest play. Alright, gets rid of my stance here. I don't know if I can kill with 1 card or not, but we'll try our best, I guess. Pretty good. Nice. Well, I guess this is what it looks like if it works. Then again, I went for Deanne's ultimate first, but wasn't the worst thing in the world. I don't know. Kind of cool. Alrighty, we have another... What is up with people running King and Chandler now? Not really sure about that one. Not sure if that's like something new that people are doing or... I don't know. I don't dislike it by any means, but it just seems kind of odd. Like I don't normally see that, so it's kind of throwing me off a bit. Dragon Claw. Luckily, we can purge that. Boom, boom, boom. Give me those attack, or yeah, the damage dealt stacks up. Thank you, thank you. So we'll get rid of that. I think we're just gonna hit and then ult. We could have went for like another or an ult with somebody else, but honestly, I think we're not in a bad spot here. Boom. Decent counter. Not a big deal though. I think that actually gives us a damage increase stack as well. So boom. Not really too good because their ult level's low, but hey, you know, whatever. We do have good Rimuru cards though. With these Rimuru cards, I'm confident that we can kill everybody on the team. Boom. Alright, now let's see this. I think a level 1 should be enough for you. I think a level 1 can kill him as well because he's a blue unit. We'll see though. I might regret this. Let's see it. Boom. Nice. Alright, really good. And then the level 2 on Kyo, which is a type disadvantage. Goodbye. Very good. Honestly, fuck, he's so good. It's kind of nuts. Like, I mean, obviously, like, if they go first, you can definitely be shot down, like, pretty quickly, depending on what team they're using. But, I mean, he can get through a King Shield. Ooh. He can get through a King Shield, which is really good. I don't have any way to remove this ultimate. Yeah, that won't get me enough either. No, because I gotta use this turn, because he'll hit me with the, we'll go for Margaret's ult as well, I guess. He'll hit me with a detonate card and it'll kill Rimuru, so I gotta go ahead and get rid of this. Boom. Not great damage either. Boom. Luckily, Rimuru has buffs on, so he's absolutely dead-zo. Depending on his ult level, Margaret might die as well. Bonk. Ooh, Margaret barely survives that. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to one-shot. Ooh. Oh, I mean, obviously, like, I couldn't have merged any further, but pretty decent merge. I hate when Bond in the back works. Bond in the back is so AIDS. There we go. Alright. It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world. At least he didn't put up a blue card. I'm gonna use this to maybe get more on her passive. I'm running HP defense on her, so I'm not expecting anything super crazy, but any blue cards or stances will help her passive, so yeah, not quite enough. And we didn't get the... I maybe should have just rushed her ult again, but... Oh, that hurts. Nice. Now we'll get both ults, which could be a really bad thing, but oh well. We'll remove his ult. Halfway decent damage, honestly. I mean, his best bet here is to use a detonate card and just absolutely destroy me, which will happen. Whew. Okay. Think. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but we gotta hope. Here we go. Nice. Got a crit too. Very good. Very good. Alright. I think I've got one more match that I need to do for a 5-match sweep on this one, so we'll go ahead and buy one more. Alright. It's a real player. Ooh. Running Arthur. Actually still has really good CC with Arthur. Kinda nuts. Okay. But he's not running Sigurd. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. Are you... I think he'll still be able to kill me. Oh, he went for the buff. I don't think he kills me then. I could be wrong. Oh, just barely. Damn. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's fine. It's fine. That was a little disappointing, I've got to be honest. Obviously, like, Melee's insane. He's going to be able to kill Rimuru, like, with several different teams, honestly. Like, if you're running him efficiently and you have the support that, you know, Melee needs to do big damage, Rimuru is probably not going to stand a chance, like, if you have Melee built up, but boy, oh boy, is it disappointing. Alright, what has he got for me? Oh, I'm assuming it's an Amplify. Nope, AoE. Okay, not bad. Not too bad. Could have been way worse. We're in a really good spot where we can deal good damage and then ult, heal up a little bit, and then kill with Margaret. Unless this just does insane damage, which I don't think it's going to. I think that's my biggest problem, is this team would be so good if I had a wailed out Deanne with huge ultimate levels, if I had a really good ultimate level on Margaret, because then I would just be able to ult rush with whoever and it would be a-okay, like easy peasy every time. But I don't have that luxury, so it's maybe not the greatest team to go for. Like, if you have these units like completely done, I respect it. I respect it. I actually built up Red King recently because I knew Rimuru was going to be coming into the meta, and he's Pierce, so I really can't say anything. I respect it. Alright. Boom, boom. Recovery disable on me, but it doesn't matter. I don't have any recovery skills. He literally does not have the damage to kill me at this point. It does not matter. He cannot destroy me. Alright, and I'm not going to allow you to get that off, so not that it really matters, but yeah, this should be enough to kill Gother, hopefully. Oh, no, never mind. I'm doing absolutely nothing to a green unit. Such low damage. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Kind of unfortunate. I really wanted to see, you know, Megiddo do some like big huge damages, but we literally got it off on a Bon. So not exactly what you would want, but hey, you know, whatever. Ooh, decent damage on her because it's red on green. They're both old units, kind of funny. Oh god, does she die? She does not. It wasn't the explode card either, so that's at least good, I guess. Let's get rid of some of this stuff on us. And then I need to try to get rid of Gother, honestly, more than anything. He's boosting their like attack stats and stuff. Why didn't that work? He's got to have... Did he disable me? Does he have Tarmiel on somebody? He did. Okay. Oh, and then he had to get the merge. Oh, boy. Who does he go for, though? I'm very interested to see. I'm assuming he goes for Margaret. But I could see him go for anyone, except I don't really see him going for Deanne, to be honest. He didn't even use it. I'm dumb. Alright. Explosion. I don't know what to do. I refuse to lose to these two really old units, though. This is kind of embarrassing. Decent damage, hopefully. 91k, not too bad. I think he has the grace on Arthur. Okay. Alright, I think he's... Ooh, yeah. Unfortunately, he's gonna lower me by a card. I was gonna say I could be able to get rid of both of their ults here, but I'm not going to be able to anymore. Ooh, that's nice, though. I need to get rid of Arthur. Arthur's being such a pain right now. This is embarrassing. Boom. He got so much back from that Tarmiel relic. That's ridiculous. I'm not too worried about the ult on King. I just don't see it doing too much. He does buff it, though. I mean, if he wins, that's huge respect to him, but man, I'm gonna be disappointed if he does. Holy. We've got good damage buffs on Deanne though, so Eddie's gonna be able to get Arthur's ult. I don't know what to do. Oh. Boom. Oh, thank God. Thank God. All right. It's over. We've done it. We've peaked. My Grand Cross career is over. Yeah, I've already pretty much given you my final thoughts. If I had those two characters wailed out and their ultimates did more, I would be probably dominating with that team. But without having them super, super ulted, it's going to be hard to use that. But either way, it was kind of a fun experiment. Kind of like it, but kind of don't. It's not really super aggressive like I like most teams to be. Like I just like, being able to attack and do big damage, maybe kill a character like turn one, but you're not really going to get that with that team. So either way, that's it from me. This has gone on long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. See you then.